Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry about the extra delay. I did a bad again and forgot to do the thing where, you know, I get a drink and I get a food. The things that you need to sustain life before I went on stream. So now I have a sandwich that I have to eat throughout the first little bit of whatever it is that we're doing here. How you guys doing tonight? What's up? Let's hop in. Let's play some more Fire Emblem.
Part 1. White Clouds. Red Wolf.
Uh-huh. That was a particularly nasty bite. Maniacal, you have said that the last 2 or 3 streams, and it keeps not happening. I rewind in Maddening. I'm not losing nobody.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine. Restless movements, fits of violence, with symptoms that varied. There are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic. And dark magic at that.
Maybe I am motivation for you to not lose people? I don't know. I don't know if I buy onto that theory, because that implies that I give a fuck about what you think, and we all know that's not the case.
You're talking about Remire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald.
Everything. After you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Remire Village.
Dad, I told you not to call me child. That's such an embarrassing term. God damn.
If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Remire Village. After all, I owe you my life, if you'd like. I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the 2 of us.
As much as I would love that, I honestly don't think you're tough enough to do this on your own, Manuela. I'm afraid not this time.
You're saying no? Well, aren't you just a great big boy?
I like to consider myself a realist.
Nice try, but I'll be going to the village as well. Enough nonsense.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the knights.
So I'm still not sure why I get my first heartbeat here. It's definitely a heartbeat.
Hey,
it's like,
what's wrong?
Oh my god, moving blood. I'm not used to this. I'm okay.
If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. Got it?
It's all good.
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? Actually, I felt that way before.
Like, are you eating your own tongue? No, it's fine. Damn these feelings. I'm not supposed to have these. Alright, last bite, then we can stop with the chewing. Oh. Shit! There's peanut butter on my finger now! Ah! Hi, Gator! No, Maniacal, I'm not going to chew into the mic. You might call me a man of bad opinions, and I can debate that all day. I think people would generally agree that objectively, you are a man of bad ideas. What is it that I even have to do right now? There were certain people that I have to train in certain ways for stuff and things that I want to do. Claude on swords, right, sure, why not? Let's make him an assassin for a while. Give Flane armor? Not a terrible idea, considering how Mercedes handled it, but at this point, I don't want to waste the tutoring time on her. I am probably going to have to make Flane my dancer for the next run. Next run, not this run. I could put Tiny Child Cyril into armor. Have you guys seen Annette in heavy armor? God, she is the cutest thing I have seen in this entire game. I'm pretty sure that Annette is just the epitome of cute in Fire Emblem. Nobody else tops her in that. There are other people that are cute. Nobody's as cute as Annette. What else? What else? Lawrence. What is it that you need? If I want to make you into a fortress knight, you need more axe work. Okay, sure. And then Great Knight further on. Yep, still need axes. Okay, cool. I can do that. Consider Alois. Why would I consider Alois? He doesn't factor into a discussion about cute whatsoever. He is in different lanes, like awful and insufferable and puns. Which are really just 3 names for the same lane. So Leonie's already there. If I wanted to have her stay a flyer, she's got to do some axe training, and I think that's what I kind of had her start on, right? No, I haven't actually done anything there yet. Because I was pushing her on bows for a while, wasn't I? That's a B rank, and that's a lot to cover in 4 levels. But it would let her keep flying. I was definitely thinking of Ingrid on an Axe Knight. You're right, I can make Leonie go on a Paladin for Paladin line for a while. Ingrid I wanted to keep in the air. So I'll push Ingrid on axes for a bit, and then go back to flying. Good, that's my girl. Dimitri picked up axes, you can too. Shitty Cyril. He's already got what he needs. But with that in mind, if I could push him towards getting that extra avoidance faster, that'd be pretty good. Good. There's a C+. Next up, Loney. I know I can do more for you. If you've already got what it takes to become a paladin, right? Yeah, you're already well set. Then I'm kind of just pushing you on weapons for the sake of it. Let's give you some work in your... I'll distribute this. Since you're not going to be spending forever inside of a flying class, I'd like to keep training you in flying, just on your downtime.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah, so I think 1 to each of the weapons and then the rest for flying for Loney. That's a good idea. Who else? I got 2 more to go. Hilda, Marianne, Lysithia, Ignatz. Lysithia and her terrible, terrible lances. That needs some work. She hates it. Everybody hates it. Lances suck. I know, they're terrible. Even Dimitri didn't end up using a lance. And Hilda's gonna get set to become a Fortress Knight. So what I could do, if I want to put her to Great Knight later, she needs a bunch more riding. Alright, to Hilda then. Making her a Dark Knight? Lysithia? Yeah, that's the plan. I've had her be a Gremory, so I gotta go Dark Knight. Group tasks, Skywatch. That is a thing that can work, I suppose. Leonie should be fine in there. I don't need more heavy armor for the guys who are already on it, and I don't think I need riding for the rest of them. Yeah, screw it. Alright, just keep going with Leonie and Claude. That's the thing that we can do. Goals, you're good. Getting ever closer to that assassin. You've already got a 74% chance of passing it. You're a lord right now. Lawrence is fine. Ignatz is good, yup. I could turn her into a priest for a while, just for a more class experience if I wanted to. Can't say the same for Marianne. Hilda's fine. Yup. All good. Casper sucks, nobody cares. Her little sprite has gray hair instead of black. Yeah, everything looks to be okay here. Wait, no, that was just looking through classes. That was not what the point of that was. You're good. Actually, change your focus over to axes and riding for a bit, because you've already got the heavy armor you need. Ignatz is fine there. Lysithia's also good. Marianne's good. Gonna swap you over to axes and riding, just for one training session until you get there, so I can class you up. Hey, you're only level 16. You'll get there. Never mind. Bows and flying. Okay, I like that. Nobody. Ingrid, axes and flying. Yeah. Yes. Yep. All looks well. Yellow.
There's something I'd like you to tell me.
Enjoying a ghost story. Never seen a ghost in real life. Maybe you need a ritual.
Oh, of course.
There you go. Between you and me, being able to ride a wyvern is kind of a rite of passage where I'm from. I'll need to brush up on my flying and axe skills to really excel, though. I can count on you to help me, right? Fuck no, you can't! Sit your ass down. Pick up a sword again. Are we still making fun of Ferdinand von Bayer?
Tomas doesn't seem to be here. Oh, well, that's fine.
I don't think so, because at this point he has been downgraded to, like, speck in the corner of the room. I really only took him to prevent him from helping Edelgard. He's beneath me at this point.
I've been researching the hero's relics a lot since we last spoke to him. I found out something interesting.
Oh? Why have you been researching them?
Why? Do you really have to ask? Trust me, what really matters is what I found out.
No, I'm really actually more interested in the why, because you, unlike the other students, knew about my sword and you keep asking if you can touch it and it's weird?
It's about the connection between crests and the hero's relics. The crest stone of each relic is carved with a specific crest, the one that has the ability to wield it properly. The crests are the keys. You need the right one to safely use a hero's relic. The only thing I can't figure out is, why doesn't the sword of the creator have a crest stone bearing a crest?
I will not let Claude touch my sword. It's my sword. Only Dimitri and Dedu can touch this. And Ingrid. And Shamir. Possibly Leone. Alright, it's a short list. It's less than 10 people and Claude is not on it. I had one in the past. Probably.
Precisely. At least, that's my current guess. There's more. I believe the crest stones might be the source of the relic's inhuman power. When Miklon transformed into a black beast, he was taken over by something that originated from the crest stone.
Right you are.
And the crest stone was on his body. It all seems to add up. Now, look at this picture I found in the library. That creature is called the Immaculate One, who was supposedly sent by the goddess to save the followers of Saros.
So there's that name again. Sorry, I gotta scrub my glasses here, but that, okay. Okay. Laying out some more mystery fodder.
You see the pattern on its brow and a faint circular boundary? Isn't it possible that's a crest stone?
I don't see it based on this picture.
If all this is true, then crest stones are what power the ability to assume massive forms, like that of the Immaculate One. And maybe the hero's relics can harness that transformative power.
Oh, it is you. Have you seen Tomas recently?
I got nothing. I was trying to come up with something clever. I'm sorry, Seth. No, he's been gone for days.
No such luck. I was hoping to speak with him myself, but he seems to be out on the town.
I see. Well... Where did you find that picture?
It was in the library. Why do you ask? Is it something my youthful eyes shouldn't be seeing?
What is Sedith's reaction?
No, of course not. However, that is not part of this library's collection. It must belong to Tomas.
Ooh.
It would be problematic if it got mixed in with the other books. I will take possession of it for now.
Take it away where no one can see it, you mean?
What was that?
Suspicious Sedith.
Well, that's what Tomas said. He said records that the monastery doesn't approve of tend to disappear.
Tomas said that? Preposterous. I have far too much to accomplish to waste time with this foolishness.
He was certainly in a hurry. I wonder if he's off to confront Tomas.
No, that's our job.
Well, he took the picture, so I guess that's that for now. I'll see you later, Teach.
Why didn't you just photocopy it? It's a thing we have.
So,
It's a big church,
is
probably got
hiding something
resources.
After all, some massive secret about relics and crests. A secret that must have something to do with the professor's true identity.
This guy's too smart for his own good. Too smart for his own good. Tomas, you snitching bitch. I didn't see whose birthday it was. I'm just doing this for the sake. Ah, damn it. I mean, okay, Linhart's not terrible. Hello, Garunaki. Thank you for the host. How are you doing this evening?
Why have you come to see me?
I am happy that you invited me. This tea is my
Shit, what did I
favorite
pick?
scent. So relaxing as to be downright
I think it was
sleepy.
Angelica. This is the one that I didn't bring out my fucking iPad for, and of course it's the one that turns out to be someone's favorite. Give me that iPad! Ugh. No, I don't care right now. Get out of here with your alerts and notifications and stuff like that. Angelica for Linhart. There we go. I think the lesson here is that things are easier when you don't try so hard. Nah, it can't be that. The lesson is that accidents happen, and you just need to be prepared for them. That's what it is. There's a whole resource online. Fuck that! That's cheating! No! I gotta figure it out on my own. Is blind, maniacal? Means I can't use that help.
Much appreciated. Warms me up.
Besides, there's a charm to keeping track of this stuff and discovering it on your own. How do you not... How is Dreaming of Lazy Days not tailor-fucking-made for you, Linhart? This guy. He's fun to listen to him sass, but I couldn't give a flying pig's head about his personal life. Get out of here, Linhart. We're done.
That was delicious.
Bye. Send in a student I care about.
Let's show them the power we've acquired.
Yeah, I'm glad it's you.
Can't argue with results.
It's fun when you know what you're doing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, getting the hang of
Good,
it.
good.
It's all coming
You
together.
got your rally. Good. I'm not using you, so that's a shame, but good.
I'm certain I've improved.
Yes. All right. Probably exploration, so that I can recharge those motivations. But also, what's on there? Lots of large fish. Growing rapidly could be your chance for a big catch. The big catches don't matter that much to me. Fish of Mystery, founding the Kingdom Celebration, rare monster sighting. I have a lot of these things that I can do now. I should probably make some time this month for battles, because, oh god! Oh god! Alright, well, I'm probably gonna leave some of these off, actually, since I'm already well over the suggested level. I have 2 more quests that I should do, since they're very low. Sword and Shield of Saros, and all of these are 17 and 19. I mean, that's more about my level, but that's even, like, I should hold off on those. I'm absolutely skipping this one. I don't care if it gives me Ingrid's Lance. I've done this twice before. I don't need it. Tales of the Red Canyon is almost mandatory. Like, I want to see how scary the monsters are in Maddening. And also, an extra Divine Pulse is probably going to be useful. I've seen this one before, but it's like, I could probably skip it. I've seen it. It won't give me anything good. Death Toll and Land of the Golden Deer are new. So, Tales of the Red Canyon, Land of the Golden Deer, Death Toll, Best of the Best, Banish the Bandits, and if I have time, Rumored Nuptials. That's a thing. But not on this day. That seems like a really good set of stuff to do right there on the last week before the month's battles. Because then I'm not gonna have to squeeze in 2 instructions with no time to recharge. So this is gonna be some Monastery running around and then like 4 hours of battles right on the tail end of the stream. Oh god, it's gonna be awful.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. It is a struggle
Stay
merely
conscious.
to stay conscious.
Yeah, sure.
And yet...
Sure, why not? I could guess I could agree with you. Alrighty. Where are the peoples? I have to talk to the peoples. I have to do the things. Sword and Shield of Saros I'd skip, but I don't remember the war being anything special. Yeah, I'm definitely skipping that one. I'm also not using either of those people in this run, so like extra fug it. Okay, to the tournament. Nope, skip you guys. I know what you're gonna say. I just won't talk to you.
This.
First time working with thee, Gerald. Have to try my hardest. Brawling tournament. Oh! I've got nobody that's been training in brawling. Not a dang soul. Nobody has a prowess in it. That said, I also don't have to bother since the reward is Steel Gauntlets Plus and I'm not doing any brawling. So, hey, I have an extra time point to worry about. To work with this time. Tried doing Deduce Paralog. How did that treat ya? Umbral, Levin Sword, Master Seal. So actually, yeah, buy the Master Seal. Those are always good to stock up on while they're cheap. I say do, but more so I saw the map itself and realized my units were way too under-leveled. Yes. Get back here, Lawrence. Give me the monies that you've acquired. Only 5,400, really? I only made 2 sales? Huh. I guess it's later on. There's not as many people playing it as fervently as there were the first time when I was doing all this. Send out Claude. I'll send him with another one. Why not? Since I just bought one, I replaced it. I'm making money. Send out.
Happy. I honestly cannot. It reminds me of when I was a child.
You're still a child.
Despite how young I may appear to you.
I'm quite mature. I'm gonna find out your fucking secret. One of these days, Flame. That's definitely Dorothea's. I can hand that off.
Yes, sir. The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Now I'm so curious.
Where he's gone off to. I can hand off lost items to you at any time I want, so that doesn't matter.
Ah, Professor.
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep harping on about the Battle of the Eagle and Lion?
I killed a man! It was wonderful!
Oh, come on, let me gush. Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True, if they can keep playing nice.
Perhaps there will be peace. Best character? I disagree. I've had ups and downs with Bernadetta before, and I've talked about her on stream too, so I'm not gonna go down to a negative Debbie Downer about her right now. I do have her as an emote.
You have my thanks.
What? Oh, shit! No, I misclicked! No! Oh, god damn it, Ignuts! I didn't want to do this with you right now. Have I written you down on here? You're not even on the list! What do you like, mint?
Thank you. You have
No,
my
not
thanks.
mint. Alright, ugh.
This flavor is splendid.
Yeah, you don't have to quit faking it.
Yes?
Yay? Family? Come on, talk about art stuff. Talk about art stuff. Talk about art stuff.
I can't believe
Talk about art stuff. Give me art stuff.
Yes?
No, that was a mistake.
Thank you for the delicious tea.
Well, that was a big old waste of time. Did this again? Yes, Hilda. I mean, maybe, wait, what are you thising about? My Bernie low-rolled so hard I couldn't even double things with a brave bow. Wait, that's not possible. A brave bow doubles things, period, always. If you're fast enough, you can quadruple them. But when you're attacking, it doesn't matter if you have 0 speed, you will double them. So that's impossible. Like 4 times, gotcha, yeah. So the double-double. Doesn't use an activity point. Cowabunga, is it? Ignatz, where did you learn that word?
Well then, I should go.
What? No, you didn't. What? Go where? You're hanging out in the hallway away from everybody else. You stay right there. I'm not talking to you. Who's hiding up here?
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard? If you had not been there, did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village?
Yes! In fact,
it will remain a mystery for now.
Yeah, it's not a mystery, I know. I traveled through time. It's your boss. Although she's not your boss anymore, I'm your boss now. Get down on the ground, give me 20. And then continue giving me 20 until you pass out. Marianne is next to her own room, so yeah, where would she go? Brave bows are pretty heavy, and archers tend to not be as fast by the time you can get one. That's fair.
Hey, Professor. He left soon. I wonder what they could have to talk about.
Empire business.
I guess there's still...
Yeah, I know why they were talking to each other. Terrible things are gonna happen. Terrible things.
I know you figure medicine, but
magical healing, yes. That's all good. What do you got? Flowers? Vegetables? I think I got vegetables. Not many, but it's something. Yes, cultivate, do some bone meal scattering. Okay, cool.
Professor.
No fishing today. What do you got?
I'm going to catch. I didn't catch a single fish last month.
Time to give up.
You're going with the. It feels like.
You should give up on fishing forever, Eloise. It's clearly not your talent.
I'm worried about Remire. I'm pretty sure it's not normal.
Get here and you're talking to the sex bomb. Nice. Who's the sex bomb? What? That could. This monastery is filled with, like, the sexiest teens that have ever existed in, medieval times. You're gonna have to clarify that a little more. I've heard it's not an ordinary disease. Manuela? Yeah, Manuela's a sex bomb. I'll give you that. Wait. Faring. Okay. I ran past this guy and my mind read both the word farming and farting. Before I came back and checked. I'm like, neither of those questions make sense coming from a card.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to
Yeah, he's a
return.
bad guy. I'm gonna go stab a sword in his head. Bye! What else is kicking around?
Hello there.
Probably don't need to stock up on gifts again now that Rhea likes me, so I can move along from that. Farming farts? Yeah, fart farming.
A moment.
So, great new industry that's popping up in Fodlan. We're gonna start exporting next month.
Of the 4 or 5, it was 4.
What's a year here or there?
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly,
What does it matter? It's been a busy year.
Want?
Hey now.
Here's a quest.
I have a favor to ask.
Yes.
Of the, it was 4.
If I
As you want.
Hey now.
New quest. I think last time I gave it to Shamir, so this time I'll give it to Catherine. Just sort of go back and forth on those two.
You know, Professor, the tournament fish and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable.
Food really is the only thing you think about.
Ah, I see now. Yeah, since you guys mentioned it, I have noticed a few mentions of food here and there.
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
What do you got?
I have a request.
He insists you show me your skills in a mock battle with troops from House Fraldarius. Ah, man. It's another battle quest. I'm not gonna have time for that. I've already metered out all the things I want to do with my time. Hi to do.
Remire Village.
Just makes me happy. Big bassy
The news
voice.
reached us of the disturbance. We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumor suggested.
This one specific point in the game is my least favorite part of Three Houses. I know I can skip the fetch quest, but silver weapons, man. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about that part where we have to run around and grab the stuff for those two.
Professor.
Faculty and Night Mixer today. Alright, I can do that later.
Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I used to think they were the best. But now I can't even stand looking at them.
It's okay to be worried.
But worrying about it won't solve my problems.
What if I can never eat fish again? You'll be fine, dude. There's plenty of other food for you. There's grass and bark and petals. You are a vegetarian, right? You wanted to be an herbivore when you grew up? You're gonna want to invest in a shovel, I think.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. I certainly feel like I earned a special reward.
Dorothea, stop being so gosh darned flirty. You are also allowed to touch my sword, but just be on the down low about it. Kind of farming an exclusive list here.
Yeah.
Oh, the story goes that
Remire Village was where Alois found you. Yep, I know that.
Professor, I heard about Remire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If
I'll
it's
handle it.
Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor.
Don't worry, I've got this on lockdown. I've already done this twice. I know exactly who's causing it. I know exactly where it is. I know exactly what it is that I need to do. This time I'm bringing 2 flyers, so maybe I'll be able to save all the villagers. We'll have to see. Maybe I can actually get that chest by sending a flyer that way. Ooh. Ooh, there are plots and plans that I could do.
Professor, you seem unwell. If you're not feeling well, I'd strongly recommend some rest.
Say the same to you, my boy.
Professor, there are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all
Punishment from the goddess. Everybody's a heathen.
The goddess? You have spoken near blasphemy.
All right, I'm gonna leave now before you strike me down.
Professor, I can offer nothing. I am in your debt, Professor.
Okay, that's that. Plot twist, Tomas has also played the game multiple times and brought counter flyers. No! Why is he allowed to come back from the dead? Yeah, Gilbert does not like goddess talk.
Right.
Hey, you.
I thought he'd like that.
How are you feeling, Professor? Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too
What
hard.
an unexpected kindness.
Take some rest. What is that supposed to mean? Never mind.
Yes, he took it exactly as insultingly as I wanted. Yes.
Well.
Gilbert couldn't strike you down. He would have to actually have a move stat.
I could use your help.
Gilbert can move slowly.
Please, though when I...
Yeah, and I'm looking all sickly.
Oh, goodness. Please be careful.
I'll be fine, Don't worry about me.
Pardon me.
am just having heart attacks as I run around the monastery at breakneck speeds, as always.
What is it? I assume you know by now. Still,
You the
I have
quest.
something to ask of you.
Ask around the dormitory where students reside. Okay, that's another thing where I have to go talk to everybody. When am I gonna learn to grab the quests first?
During the Red Wolf move, you were off for Ramire Village. May the
Goddess protect you. What do you got, counselor? Annette. Oh well, only be embarrassed if the song is bad. Sedith. I'm trying to settle on a gift for a certain young lady who has experienced tough times of late. Yeah, get her a nice warm blanket. She'll like that. Fuck you, Sedith. I know Flame better than you ever will. She is a fish goddess. She loves the fishies. Get her a blanket with fishies on it. She will love you forever. She wanted to join my class.
Right.
Okay, we got supports. Skews. Cloud and Flame.
As expected, I am not finding anything at all.
Flame, are you looking for something in particular?
Oh, I was just hoping for general reading that might illustrate the lives of city dwellers.
Right. Well, there should be regional records somewhere around here.
I haven't need of official records or anything of the like. Just some light reading on the subject.
Light reading? What do you mean by that?
Oh, you know, books that cover things like what types of activities young people enjoy, how they spend their free time.
Are you trying to fake being a fellow young person, Flame?
Popular fashions and trends, things of that sort. And even, perhaps, stories about romance.
Ah, I see what you're getting at. Try asking a traveling merchant. I hear they keep stock of books like that. As for here, I don't think you're gonna find much aside from a bunch of stuffy around.
Why don't we have a fiction department in the library? Recreational reading is good for morale.
We do get new books donated on a fairly regular basis, but then Sedith, well, you know.
My brother? I am afraid I do not
He
follow.
strips out all the titty talk. Thinks it's corrupting.
Apparently, he directly approves every book before it's allowed to grace these shelves. You know, to make sure nothing inappropriate gets through.
I see. I did not realize he had a hand in such things. Well, I suppose it really is no use searching here.
Why were you looking for those sorts of books anyway?
Well, truth be told, I am not particularly well versed in the ways of ordinary people. Sedith never taught me of such things, and he strictly forbade me from spending much time out and about on my own.
That's a shame. You're a sheltered girl.
Yeah, I had a feeling that might be the case. Sounds like Sedith.
I understand and appreciate that he acted from a place of concern, of course.
Without a doubt. It's obvious that you're his whole world, for better or worse.
We're gonna just pretend that I've not had to watch him scream when she died.
By the way, I've been wondering, are you two from a noble family? You've clearly had a rather high-class upbringing, and both of you have crests. That can only mean you come from a prominent bloodline, right?
Of course not. No, you are mistaken.
Oh, we got her shaken.
So, your refined way of speaking isn't because of your upbringing?
I was not aware that my speech differed so greatly from my companions. Do I really sound so formal to
She
you?
sounds scared. You are hiding a big secret that Claude has seen through, aren't you?
Well, look, don't worry too much about it. I'm probably just overthinking things. Probably.
I have not seen Flane and Ferdinand C support because I didn't have Flane in the last run for reasons we're all aware of right now. Raphael and Flane.
Yet another lovely day. On such a fine day as this, it would certainly be nice to go for a stroll with someone. I wonder if anyone is around. Oh my. Such awful
In the distance,
noises.
grunting.
Who, or rather, what is making those sounds?
I used Flane in my Lions run.
Oh, hello, Flane.
Did she like knelt down and then fainted?
My apologies. I feel a bit better now.
Oh, you scared me. You nearly knocked me over with that scream.
Well, you startled me, appearing out of nowhere and making such sounds. What is it you are doing here anyway?
I'm just out here using logs to train.
Wow, are you really capable of lifting something so massive, Raphael?
Of course. Wanna see?
He's got biceps for it. He's not the strongest boy in the monastery. That honor, of course, goes to my double D's over in the golden Blue Lions house.
See? Told you I could do it.
That was magnificent. Do you suppose I could give it a try as well?
You're gonna throw out your back, Flame.
It might be a bit too much for your tiny arms.
Tiny or no, I want to be stronger. Do you have any tips for someone both willing and eager to grow?
It's probably best to start by practicing your battle cry.
But how is that gonna help her arms?
If you let out a good shout, you'll feel even more powerful.
You are a font of knowledge. Can you apply your wisdom and show me by example?
What am I doing? I can't second guess Camp Counselor Raph. He's here to bestow wisdom upon Flame, and she is attacking it voraciously.
No problem. Just follow my lead. Yeah!
This is adorable. Nyar. Don't frown at her, Raph. She's trying.
How did I fare? Do I look stronger now? It's working! I knew this would help!
She wanna be swole. I'm okay with her being swole. I am not okay with swole Flame. Nobody should ever want to see swole Flame. It's terrible. Okay, let's throw Flame and Raph in again. I want to see that finish up. Flame as swole as Raph's saddest nightmare.
It is so much fun to...
Everyone should sing louder.
Flame, what have you been doing? Who did this to you?
Really?
Down here next.
Hey, please.
Yep.
Fantastic.
All good.
Thanks.
Where to next? You were a thing that I needed for another quest. Okay, so that's good. Where? Right, I still have the upstairs to go through. But I'll go turn this in first. Where's Petra? Excuse me, what? Petra? Petra, where are you? Oh, you're outside. Okay, that's fine. I just completely skimmed over her.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Okay, that's done. I'm here anyways.
What is it? I assume still...
Dude, teach me some authoritas. Authoritas? Yeah, authoritas. Okay. To the upstairs. Excuse. No problem, faceless being. Glad to know you got what you wanted. I gotta give something to Rhea here.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a
Hell
mercenary?
yeah, dude! This is the third time I've lived through this whole groundhog year, 7 years situation, 6 years, whatever. I've lost track of time. The point is, I have lived 11 years at this point, locked in these monastery walls.
I thought you might. It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order. Half a year has come and gone since then. It would have
you can train me. Wait, I don't need you to train me anymore. We're all done with that.
It would have
I'll gift you the Reverend Love Letter. That's good.
Well...
Hey, Professor, I picked this up. Want to trade me what you're holding
Yeah, I
for?
know that this is a big quest, a big reference to the other Fire Emblem series. You know,
Yes,
since
Professor. This is
it
great.
kind of tipped me off when I got a fire amulet, and then I got back, you know, glowing, perhaps sacred stones. It's not very subtle about it. Secret fifth root. You're just a merc and you kill every student. Who hired me to do this?
Professor,
Captain Gerald just told me.
The situation there is worrying, yes.
I'm alright now.
Were you not?
I hope you're not just saying that.
If you don't pay attention to the item names, dude, the first time I went through this game, I was reverently paying attention to everything. Of course, stuff still got by me, but like, everything was new, and I'm just like, I love all of these characters except for Cyril. The writing is fantastic. They're all great. I'm discovering everybody's personalities. It was, yeah, I was very keenly aware of like everything that was happening.
The Knights, then again.
Cyril's on the screen for more than a nanosecond. He is. I've recruited him. I'm using him this run.
Well,
I'm doing some deep digging. Deep diving, see if there's anything there to actually like. I gotta say, there's been a couple, but then he keeps having like a support that's good and I like, and then he has another support that's like, why is that a thing that needs to be that accomplished? There's no growth, there's no development. This is just a waste of everybody's time.
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. It wouldn't be unheard of. It even hit the capital city. The person who saved the kingdom.
Cornelia, yeah. Cornelia is a Slitherer. I know that now. Gonna make him a bow knight. I'm making him a flyer. I want a lot of flyers. Next run, I might make him into a bow knight. We'll see.
I fear my life.
Social recluse, wearing a groove in the floor.
I see. Even if I spend all of my time rummaging through this library, there's a limit to the knowledge that can be gained. Apparently, it only contains books whose contents have been deemed appropriate by the church. If only Tomas were around. I bet he has some interesting stories he could regale us with.
You can join me in the 6 flyer team. I'm not gonna go quite that far, but I probably will have 4 or 5 flyers. I'm doing an all-mounted run, which means a lot of horses and a lot of flyers. But I can't put magic users on flyers, which kind of limits me on that front. And I do want a bow knight, because that 4 range is going to be pretty sweet. Yes, you're right. I will have a chance to use triangle attack. I'm going to have multiple people that know it. I'm going to get a triangle attack, god damn it. It has been 2 whole runs, and I keep missing out on my chance.
Impressive. Thanks.
Good, good. Got a triangle attack in my first run. I was ready to do a triangle attack in my first run, but I kept missing my opportunity, and then Petra died. She was my 3rd flyer, so there went that chance.
Hello, Prophet. Would you mind trading it with
Yeah, so I give the glowing stones, then I get a Path of Dawn.
Be sure to take great care of it.
It's that... Does it get more on the nose? I mean, I guess the fire... Signet or whatever it was called was pretty damn obvious, but if you know Tellius, this is just screaming in your face.
If it's not too much.
Here you go. And then I get medicinal eye drops. I don't know what the medicinal eye drops are a reference to. Maniacal, you know that one?
Why don't you trade it for this? Excellent.
And then I've got 2-toned whetstone, which I guess might be for fates? 2 tones? Which would imply that the medicinal eye drops have something to do with... Oh, it's awakening. They both have to do with eyes. That one's a little bit more subtle. That one's a lot more subtle.
You brought Pow. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me. I asked first. Why don't we let the professor
There you go.
decide?
Seems the professor likes you.
It's
better
not
than
true,
me.
Shamir. I'll take you any day of the week, but I gave it to you in the last timeline. I have to switch back and forth. Next time, I'm not even gonna be able to choose between you two. Just kidding, I'll always pick Shamir. But, like, I gotta put on a face so that everybody thinks I'm contested about it.
Thanks. Here's your prize. I knew I could count on you.
Okay, so that's all of the running around done. To the cafetorium. I have to do more support building. Effects are enhanced when dining with professors and knights. So, who can Shamir work with? She's already got 3 with Claude, so that's done. Can't do that one until time's passed. I've already seen Leone, so that's out. Cyril's probably gonna happen next run, so that's out. Ignatz and Raphael. Alright, well, Raphael's gonna eat with Flame, so Ignatz, get you a little pistachio. Sorry, not pistachio. Yes, pistachio. Get your little pistachio hair over here. Did you even train this week? You did not. Then why not? I'm not gonna give you a special. No. I'm gonna give you something that nobody likes to eat. Small fish skewers. Literally enjoyed by nobody. Eat your fish skewers. Shamir, come over here. Ignatz is lonely.
I'll fondly remember eating this meal with you.
Food tastes better when shared with good
It even looks terrible. I got lost for a second. Okay, Raphael and Flame, here we go. Here's another one. Neither of them also need to do anything, so... Oh, I can't do more fish skewers? Hooey.
This is delicious!
This is
Nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. Not quite, but nearly. I should actually put some focus on goals, so who can Cyril do stuff with? Claude has supports with other people. Yeah, I'd like to throw him at Ingrid, because I'm not going to get that chance again, so... Something that one or both of them likes, please. Doesn't exist, does it? Doesn't exist. They have very vastly different tastes. Okay, well, as long as Claude doesn't hate it, it should be fine.
I appreciate it.
Eating is life.
What else? Still Cyril. Okay, Cyril can work with... Shamir's already eaten. Could throw him at Seth since Flame's already done for the day. That's lower priority. Could throw him at Hilda, but she's already got one. Claude's already eaten. Lysithia hasn't. Yeah, let's build that up a little bit more. There we go.
This is so good.
eating
So you're both maxed again. Who else? Lawrence and Hilda and Loney. Who can Leone eat with? Lawrence is ready to go on the next run around. Hilda's maxed. Let's throw Leone at Sedith. Ryan taking Ash to tea on his birthday. Tell me if your handy list has his favorite.
That looks delicious.
Did I take Ash to
The flavor.
his birthday? What? I don't remember taking Ash out to tea. Yeah, he's not on the list. Nope. Never happened. Where'd you get that from? Who's been telling you lies? Lawrence and Hilda. He'll look at you with Sedith, but that's done. Cyril's got one more, but it's also not going anywhere. I could throw her at Annette or Mercedes. Fuck Caspar. Could throw her at Ferdinand, but that's... Nah... Yeah, okay. I'll build towards that, because the faster I can get Ferdinand off the field, the faster I can put in other people as adjutants. I meant to say I'm taking Ash to tea. Oh, okay.
Yummy.
Yeah, I do not know what Ash's favorite is. I think I vaguely remember taking him, and I think he likes one of the common ones. But I didn't write it down, so I can't confirm. And lastly, we have Lawrence. Lors. Could eat with Marn. Could eat with Mercy. Let's throw him at Mercedes, why not? See how awful he gets about that. Or, rather, how about I just spend that last time not wasting more of my food? Yeah, I like that option. Let's go train instead. I can go get some extra swordsy training, I think, because I'm using swords very not often.
A moment, please.
Can we officially dub Lawrence as the good Ferdinand from now on? Hell no, man. It's way too early.
It was full. You can't. If I take as you were.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna get there. Ferdinand is irritating as hell, and he's up his own ass. He's also the butt of jokes, like of comedy about how far up his own ass is. Lawrence is less of a like. He's still up his own ass, but in a little bit of a different way, where it's just ever so slightly easier to put up with him. It's still not good by any means. It's just less of a I hate every word that comes out of your mouth, and more like I hate 80% of the words that come out of your mouth. Please stop creeping on girls. Okay, instructions. I think I only need a C rank for Wyvern. No, I need a B. Oh, that's a lot. All right.
No big deal. Looks like I did it.
Okay, so that's that. Then we'll head up to Lysithia, keep training her on these terrible, terrible lances.
Easier than I thought. Don't stop.
You get your C rank, okay.
I've got a grasp
I
on
think you need A to be a Dark Knight, don't you? No, I'm done! Yes! Yes! Never, ever learn how to swing a pokey stick again. Pokey sticks are not for you. They probably weigh as much as you do.
Let's do this again sometime. Let's do this.
Okay, good. Who else? Yeah, I'm gonna need to keep you going on riding.
Yeah, who's the best? I'm the best.
You're not wholly wrong. You are one of the best units in my army right now, is true. If I'm running out of stuff to do, I could just teach people authority. That's always an option. Like Cyril! Cyril fucking sucks at authority! Learn how to command people better.
I could have kept going.
Good, you're gonna. Good, you're gonna. Stop wishing for more lessons. I will give it to you. You need more bows, you need more riding. Okay, let's give you some more of that then.
I can't
if I got it right. No, I just
Considering he's a kid, I'm surprised he doesn't suck at authority. Not to mention his personality, or lack of one. Could teach Marianne some magic, or it could teach Loney some more weapons. Weapons. I'm gonna teach Loney some more weapons. Yeah, weapons.
No problem. Nothing to get excited about.
Where did she even get that orange sweater? It looks great. I love that everything about Leonie is orange. Good color scheme. Group tasks, Skywatch, you guys are probably fine on that. Goals. Everybody, nothing should be changed. Wait, something here changed. Hilda doesn't need any more axe work now. Yeah, you're fine. So get back to heavy armor riding. Until you get that weight -5. Actually, let's swap that to lances and riding. I don't intend you to use a lot of lances, but it would be good to have a second weapon just in case you face axe slayers. There are probably going to be a bunch of those around. You don't need lances anymore either. Get the fuck off of there. Okay, I'm happy. I believe I'm better suited to healing than fighting. Rather than train with traditional weapons, I think it best for me to focus upon my faith. No. Keep learning how to ride wingy horses.
Can't argue with results, can you?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I've got this
Good job,
down.
guys.
I think it's coming along. Huh. I'm actually pretty good at this. I'm a natural.
Somehow Hilda sucks at authority. She's got really good charm. She's not good at commanding. That kind of requires you to care in the first place. Excuse me. All right, one more running around session. And then next week we'll do battles. So the quests are all done. I just have to stop in at the greenhouse and pick up my crops.
Hey.
Cabbage, carrot, peach currant, Noah fruit. It's not a lot of vegetable seeds. Just plant a bunch of northern Fodland seeds this time, see what we get. Cultivate, use Caledonian soil. I hope I get some good crap out of that. To the cathedral, and then we'll go do meal times, and then with whatever's left, I can do training. Oh, do I have any more supports? I do not! Great. Fuck it, we'll throw these two together, just because I want to get up to that next step so that I can discard Ferdinand entirely.
Professor!
Singing's okay.
I want him to be out of my army. Out, get out, go! I brought you along not so that I had to look at your face, just that I could deny you to Edelgard. None of these people are of my house, I do not care. I put my units on a strict diet of the floral variety. Fuck trying to keep food in stock, they can eat flowers. But it's so good for building supports, the dining hall, man. It's so good. Hilda and, oh yes, Ferdinand hates it. Good. Eat this liver and liver. There's not even onions in it.
Yummy.
It's just liver.
I'll have to give my compliments.
Stuffed inside of another liver.
Ugh, this food is not to my liking, but I will keep at it.
You can buy like 50 poultries for 5,000. I don't think you can. Poultries go for like 500 bucks a piece. You can get 10 poultries for 5,000. Want me to show you? Poultry and wild game. You can buy them both at this merchant. And they both cost... Oh, I guess it's 250. Okay, well then you could buy 20 for 5,000.
You have a good eye.
It is kind of shocking how fast it goes up.
You have a good eye. A pleasure. Come again.
But I have a bunch now, so maybe?
Hey.
Maybe I'll be set? Raphael and Flame, throw them together again. Doesn't matter what they eat because anything will be fine. Raph. At least I never have to fish. Fishing's good fun.
This isn't...
When it comes...
Supports, okay. Once again, probably Ingrid and Cloud. Because I'm working towards that. I've already done Flane, Sedith and Leone.
I appreciate any good meal.
Working towards specific combos at this point in time. Rather than go scattershot, I'd like to max out certain chains so that I can deprioritize them later on.
That looks delicious.
The flavor is nostalgic to me for some reason.
Who else? Who needs the work? Cyril can... his options are very limited. Since I keep claiming Sedith for somebody else. What? He's still working towards Hilda and Lysithia. May as well. I mean, it's giving them somebody better than nothing.
This is...
Goals. Then we've got Lawrence and Ignatz. Who are they stuck to? Did Hilda already eat? I think Hilda already ate. I can throw Ignatz at Shamir. That's an option. Who does Shamir work with? Sure, Ignatz Shamir. Is that what I did last time too, and then I just completely forgot about the thinking process behind it? I might have done this already.
This food is a...
And then lastly, I have Lawrence. But, once again, I can totally skip out on him because fuck Lawrence. I'm not wasting a meal on you. You already have so many supports with everybody else. And nobody really... Wait, Lawrence Sylvain. Yes, I wanted to see that flower somehow. And food is the perfect place to do it.
I did not expect much from the dining hall.
Yeah, you...
Good. Hey, wait. I still can't do Rhea's A, but I can totally go talk to Sylvain. Or I could not, because I've already seen it. So do I sword or do I authority? Do I sword or do I authority? I think I'm gonna go for authority. I want to know what that last S+ gives me. And then have as much game as possible left to abuse it.
Professor.
Since the last one was rally move, and I keep forgetting that I have that. It's something I gotta remember and try to work into my regular, like planning at the beginning of the turn instead of moving me last.
Still.
Okay, one more instruction week. Ingrid, we keep you going on your axes.
Looks like I did it.
Had a girl. Then then 2 in flying. Yes. Got to keep you moving on all fronts. Claude will give you some sword stuff, so you're ready to go for assassin anytime.
Experience is everything.
Attaboy.
I could get used to this.
And there you go, 100% chance. Okay, now you can go back to other things. Like... Sure, just get crazy good at bows.
That would...
Lysithia's already made her lance work, so the rest is just riding, and you do have a focus in that, so I don't need to worry about powering it up just yet, so I can probably skip out on training you for a while. Ingrid's already got access to a B, but if I give her an A in authority, she can use the wait, I've already trained her. Never mind, that's not a thing I can do. Serial authority, get the C ranks. Get the good stuff.
I feel like I've grown a bunch.
Sure, I'll push Lawrence up a bit on his lances, since he actually does want to be good at that, and I'd like to give him both as an option. I just gotta make sure he's good enough at axes to make it to Great Knight.
My efforts have borne fruit.
So he's good enough for Fortress Knight, and then Great Knight later on is gonna need a B+? But he's already a B, so there's tons of time for him to get to that naturally.
My efforts have borne fruit.
Good. Hilda could also use some authority work. Just get her to the C stuff, because that's where the really good ones come in.
Yeah! Who's the best? I'm the best.
Good.
I'm glad I put in some effort.
Yeah, now do it again. Actually, I guess that was your 4th training. Fine. I'll let you take a break by studying horses instead. Loney, Marianne, Ignatz. Marianne. What else do I need to do here? I guess those who are working towards riding, I should probably try to plow them up through it as fast as possible, because if I can get them that one extra move, that's a really good benefit to have on basically everybody.
I'll keep...
Basically everybody except for Marianne. She's already got physics. She can heal anybody on the map. Doesn't have to be right next to them. And Leonie's already got it. But screw it. Leonie's a favorite. I am absolutely picking favorites. Leonie is a favorite. Learn flying. Get your avoidance up even higher. Faster. Better. Stronger. Group tasks, yep, that's all good. Goals, probably still unchanged, honestly. Although, I don't have to train you in axes anymore. Let's swap you back to the one you actually want to use, lances and riding. Same deal with Hilda. Yeah, I wanted to give you something in lances, just so that you have the option. But ultimately, you're going to be more of an axe swinger than a lance user. Probably back and forth. Lawrence will be a Lance Fortress Knight, and Hilda will be an Axe Fortress Knight, so I got an option on both sides. My passion's always been for sorcery. With that passion and some more time studying reason, I can be a powerful magic user. Nope! You're already studying reason and authority. Why would you want to give up your authority? You're so good at it. Curious to know how Sylvain is doing. I believe I saw that one a long time ago. And we're not going to dig into it too deep here, so I'm just going to skip it. Holy Kingdom of Fargus Founding Day. Yay! Founding Day for the best country in the nation. We're not having food with Fargus people?
This is delicious. My absolute favorite.
That looks delicious.
I'm a little sad. Lawrence with axes is what? Party?
Good enough, Professor?
Armor Lawrence is doing well for me, but honestly, I'm pretty sure that armor anybody just makes them into a better unit, all things considered. I have never, ever had it steer me wrong.
Well,
except for Ferdinand. Somehow Ferdinand fucked it up, but that's more of a Ferdinand thing than an armor thing. Some people you just can't help. Is Marianne on the list? She's not yet. I am running out of teas. Do you like Crescent Moon?
Did you need
Your
something
time
from
and
me?
pleasant company.
Thank you very much.
It is not Crescent Moon tea.
Oh, hot.
Strange fish, tell me about yourself and fashion. You'll probably hate that. You probably hate that. Fish? Well, it's weird, but the process of elimination. Gifts? No, all of those were losing topics with Marianne.
Yes.
Place? I don't know. She's very hard to get a read on. You're the only person I know that doesn't use them. I don't use amiibos. I won't buy them. They're in the house, and I'm not using them out of stubborn principle. Yeah, that's it. Now we can go do some battles. So we'll whip out some of the quest ones pretty quickly. Although I should really figure out like what I get for actually doing them and if they're worth doing. Cause really, it's just teas and meats. These are wastes of time. They're so low, I'm not gonna get any experience out of them. And I sure as hell don't need like the gifts or the battalions. You know what? Screw it. I'm not doing the quests. I'm gonna go do some paralogs instead. Which becomes far more dangerous because now I'm hitting things that are above my level. But off we go, land of the golden deer. Let's go do something for Lawrence.
Ah, perfection. Oh, these tea leaves are just divine. Quite the impressive selection, if I do say so myself.
Lawrence, so this
I didn't
is
see
where you
Cyril's face on this battalion. I mean, paralogue.
Hello, Cyril. Lured here by the exquisite aroma, were you?
No. I've got a thing for you. It's a letter.
That was good. That was a good delivery. It's like, what are you smoking about? Why would I give a fuck about tea? Here, letter.
All right, well, don't say I didn't deliver it.
A letter for me, is it? Curious. Let's see what we have here.
Is that a love letter? Oh, I couldn't say with a straight face.
Alas, Professor, nothing so whimsical as that. This correspondence comes from my father. Some difficulty with Acheron, apparently. My father wishes me to return home and settle it.
Acheron?
A young lord whose domain borders my father's. Do you know of the Great Bridge
yes.
of Murden? It is an old bridge across the Aramid River, a key crossing between Alliance and Empire territory. Acheron controls the land on the northern side. Controlling such an essential location gives him quite a bit of clout, which he is ever so eager to deploy toward the purpose of stirring up trouble. This time, he is dredging up an old border dispute that was supposed to be settled some time ago. He has even begun to dispatch military force. It is best we rout his troops before they cause any damage to the surrounding villages.
Why is this your job?
To my father, Acheron is insignificant in the face of far more pressing political matters. Other houses wield far greater power and influence. Goneril, Ordelia, Edmund, and of course Regan. To make his voice heard at the Round Table conferences, my father must keep up relations with them. That is simply the way the Leicester Alliance works.
Yeah, so y'all can say that the Golden Deer has the least amount of nobles, but overall, they are, behavior-wise, the most nobly, based on what I heard at the beginning of the game and what I'm seeing from people talking here. Because it's not an empire, it's not a kingdom where it has a clear person in the lead, it's all fucking politics. All of it, which is terrible, and ugh. It's elites and nobility at their worst.
It was, after all, founded with the goal of freedom from Fargus. We prize that independence highly, even if it occasionally hinders cooperation. There is often talk of mutual aid, but the truth is that each noble acts to maximize personal benefit. At the moment, the Regan dukedom is in no state to keep those conflicting motivations in check. So while the Alliance may appear to be at peace, the reality is that internal conflict is a routine matter. Of course, this leaves me precious little time to sit back and enjoy a cup of tea. Alas, I must be off.
Good luck!
Since you're here, perhaps you would care to accompany me
on
this little errand?
Hell no. No.
I have no fear of Acheron, but it could be valuable for you to experience these political nuances firsthand. The fate of the Alliance will someday rest upon my shoulders, so it is important to me that those I deal with understand its workings. What say you to broadening your horizons?
Only because I want to do the experience.
Excellent. Let us be away at once.
It's the Lycian League, basically. I figured you'd love that. No, the Lycian League is interesting.
Thank you
That's a harsh statement. The Lycian League is run by people that
Thank you.
like aren't constantly squabbling. It had, as far as I'm aware, one douche noble that you kill in the game for being a douche noble, and everybody else works together pretty well. Whereas politics and politicking and all of this kind of like backstabbing and stuff like that in this game is way higher. And no, it is not a democracy. There is, there's one person that leads it. They keep identifying House Regan as the one that leads the Alliance. He's the head. It's a council, but that is the house that leads it, and it's still gonna fall to Claude to lead it next. So it is hereditary. It's a king in all but name. So, but like, there's one person that leads it. They're not elected. It seems like there has to be a lot of unrest for you to upend that one person. So while it's not technically a kingdom, functionally it kind of behaves like one, but also has all of the goddamn politicking of like a regular ass court of nobles in a kingdom. And the nobles are always awful. And they're constantly bickering, and according to Lawrence's own confession there, everybody's only looking out for themselves. Like, I don't care if technically the students in the Golden Deer house have less straight-up noble title people than the other houses. Behaviorally wise, the Leicester Alliance is the high and awayest most noble douche house place of them all. It's democracy exclusive to nobility. That's not good. That's just people in power sucking themselves off over and over again and trading power amongst themselves. The Dimitri and Raph support is amazing. I've heard it's pretty good, but Dimitri supports in general are pretty fantastic. I love that guy. Okay, what am I looking at here? Relatively small map, all things considered, it looks like. I've got 42 enemy units to deal with. Yikes. Oh, okay. Small map, but very dense. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, so I've got units around 16, 17, 15. Enemies around 21. Yeah, with access to so many battles, I would absolutely call what I've been doing in this route grinding. Because, like, the story battle for this month is supposed to be around level 15. I am already above it. Without doing any side battles. So I'm probably just not gonna do as many side battles as I can possibly squeeze in. I'm gonna do some paralogs, and then I'll just stop. Anyways. We got a fighter, we got axe breakers, plus magic, fire, iron lance. Ooh, Pegasus had a lot of stuff. Lance fair avoidance plus 10, sword breaker. Another sword. There's a lot of sword breakers in here. Good thing not many of my armor use swords. However, there's also a lot of axe breakers, and I do have a lot of axes. This is why I wanted my Fortress Knights to be able to wield lances. Just so they have options. Because breakers are going to be a very common thing in Maniac. Or Maddening. We got dudes with unarmed. Tome breaker. On a fist weapon? Really? Plus magic, you have more fires. Axe, poison, swordbreaker, weight -3, swordbreaker, Alliance soldier, poison strike, plus defense on a monk for some reason. Acheron, hey, it's this douche. The dude who turned tail and ran immediately upon showing up on the field. The second time I saw him. The first time I saw him, Dimitri slaughtered him. Because the first time I saw him on that bridge, you guys remember that? On that bridge map, when I just sent Dimitri down an entirely separate route from the rest of the army and nobody could scratch him? And he took half the map on his own? Oh, that was fun. You have Poison Strike and Fire. Oh, Poison Strike is your special ability. Ugh. Reason level 1, more poison. You have Pass and Unsealable Magic. A Thief with Pass, Lock, Touch, and Steal. Yeesh. Alright. No chests to be seen. I'm guessing nothing to really be done about the bridges either. Unless there's a switch somewhere for those, but we'll probably have our attention brought to that when we get there. I hope these heal tiles are not strongholds that are going to reinforce forever. But I also don't see any switches. So it might just be that all we can do is go the long way, or maybe the bridges will lower based on something the enemy does, or based on a timer. I'm thinking of different things. Okay, units. Drop, drop, drop. Hilda gets Ferdinand. Drop Flane. Taking Cyril. That's 10 units. Okay, perfect. Exactly everybody that needs to be out here. But still too many units overall. I'm gonna have to drop somebody else when Sedith shows up. Damn it. Who can Camp Counselor Raph go with today? Lysithia, Marianne, Hilda. Let's send him out with Hilda. Wait, no, Hilda's got Ferdinand, alright? Let's send him out with Lysithia instead, then. Units. Scythia gets Raph. And then, who can Flane or Shamir work with? Let's throw Shamir towards Ignatz. There we go. Inventories. Everything here looks like it's probably still okay from the last battle. No reason to think anything's changed, aside from maybe some weapons that are starting to get a little bit banged up. Stash that, take out a lance instead. Lawrence has a javelin. You could, yeah, you don't need so many axes anymore. Drop the killer. Take out that killer lance instead. Yes, yes. Okay, pretty happy with all this. Quick abilities pass. I got the rally. Ooh, reclassing. I said that I wanted to do that. Because I have Lysithea and Marianne can't swap, but I could throw Lysithea at Priest just so that she has another class's abilities. But all it is Miracle, and that's dumb. So maybe not. Maybe I don't do that. Oh, and this is not certifications either, so no, I can't. Never mind. You could use Swordbreaker here. There's a lot of axe users on the field currently. So rather than Sword Prowess, use Swordbreaker. Lancebreaker is going to help here too, so drop your authority. Drop Axe Prowess for Lancebreaker instead. Drop Defense for Swordbreaker. Okay. Also drop Strength for Lancebreaker. Okay, I'm pretty happy with all this. Make sure we replenish the battalions. Everybody should still be kitted out currently with something, anything, doesn't matter what. It's just a battalion battle. I mean, it's just a paralog battle. Let's go.
Far more enemies than I expected. I am glad you decided to come with us, Professor.
Oh? And here I thought Count Gloucester would be too busy to send his soldiers here.
Nope.
Ah, well, it doesn't
Gonna kill you.
I'll just have to deal with you little meddlers swiftly and
Head's going on a
decisively.
pike. I didn't rearrange my units. Whoops.
That is Acheron. If we can deal with him, that ought to scare the rest
Although
of these
since I am
rats
already over leveled, this is a pretty good map to actually try and move quickly on. Like, rather than farm all of the experience, I'm not gonna warp somebody up there because it's maddening and that's a crazy man's gambit, but
We need not actually kill him. So long as we cut his escape off convincingly enough, that should suffice.
Acheron's forces will try to seize as much territory as they can. Be careful not to let them capture your defended location. Ah, it's a defend map?
Incidentally, take note of those drawbridges. They can only be operated from one of the banks.
Oh, so I get to the other side of the bridge.
We may be able to use that to
I guess
our
I get to the
advantage.
side of the bridge that it's mounted on, and then I can control it from there. Okay, so this one's more about positioning. Victory conditions is defeat the enemy commander or 12 turns pass. That's also pretty short. Yeesh. Okay, yeah, I think I understand now why there's so many enemies here. And trying to break off a unit to go after Acheron would involve probably leaving my base undefended. And I don't know if I want to split into two armies on a map like this. Although I do have two flyers. That makes for a pretty good force to try and jet forward with. If I leave the Fortress Knights here to defend, as well as an archer, and probably Marianne, since she's got the physic range to basically get to everybody anyways. Okay, so let me think here. If I do these two here, and Hilda, and probably Cyril and Ignatz? Cyril or Ignatz? Take Lysithea, Kublu, Claude, and the flyers out. That might work. It's incredibly risky, but it might work. Dimitri and Felix V-Support gave me a free weapon? Yes, it did. Blue Lions are awesome, man! Their run feels really unique. They get a lot of special little touches that the others don't seem to. And plus, like, as I've said a half dozen times already, their house is, like, well integrated into the story of the first half of the game. There's, like, 2 or 3 maps that all have to do with Blue Lions people. Okay, so I need to track the movements here, because, yeah, pretty much everything is covered. There's not really any safe zone. And I will have to watch out for the flyers. So while I'd love to move forward, I think the first turn, at least, it might be best to... Might of 0? Oh, yeah, she's got good resistance. I'm thinking the first turn, it might be best to let what's here come at me, so that they're all kind of clustered up, and then from there I can worry about punching a hole in them.
Who, me?
And also not setting my armor knights in range of a mage. That's going to be important too. Got a speed of 18. Oh boy, okay. Lawrence is actually not a bad option for the mage. He's definitely going to get doubled. But with 15, he's also only going to take 8 damage. So if I set him up here, make sure he's got his javelin equipped so that he can attack back at range. Okay, so that's 14 damage, that's 16 damage, and that's all that can really reach him, so he should be fine. I don't think it's going to make a difference if I boost his speed, because he's only got 8. If I give him 12, he's still going to get doubled, so there's no point to that.
Ready.
Magic boost isn't going to help. I could silence the mage, since I have nothing else to do in the first turn. That's not a bad idea. Lets me move Hilda up here too.
Stay focused.
Myself, probably not the best option to stand in the center, but there's only one target that wants to hit me. It's not awful. And if I hit him back with magic, I guess if I hit him back... No, if I hit him back with magic, I get crazy good avoid. And I heal myself. Go for that. That seems really dumb, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Let's get to it.
That's a thing I could do with Leonie and keep her relatively safe. Yeah, she can just fly out and take a pot shot since she's got a bow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what a pot shot! Yes, go do that! Okay, flit back over here. Good. Ingrid is a little bit too far away, and if I put her there, then she's gonna get attacked by this guy. But that might not be awful, since he's the only guy that could get at her. And then that would let me hit him back. So let's try for... I can't kill him. That complicates matters. If I can't kill him, then... kind of defeats the purpose. And I don't have a rally strength around, do I? no. Alright, shit. Oh, the mage also wants to go for Hilda, but isn't fast enough to double. So Hilda will still be fine. I don't have to silence the mage. So if I can trade with Hilda...
Ready when you are.
You don't have a bow. Why don't you have a bow? That's a problem. Do you have a bow? Ignatz has bows. Okay, so... I can't... Can I trade with two people? I think I can. I'm gonna trade with you first, mostly just make sure you have your hand axe in your top spot. Then I'm gonna trade with you. I'm gonna take your mini bow. So I have a ranged option to counter with, okay?
Leave it to me.
Ready and willing.
Set up Claude back here. Why not? I've got two of them. Free authority.
Much needed.
And the rest are kind of just hanging around for now. Save the silences for when I need it. That's putting you in range of an Axeman, and that's a bad idea. Okay, I guess Lysithia just sort of chills. I do have one warp. If I can get into a good position, like with somebody who could kill Acheron, I could warp them up. Or, probably more likely, if I get to the if I get my units to a space right here, I can have my flyers run, or flyers fly over, and then warp a melee unit over to finish it. Oh, fucking Axe Breaker! God, I missed that! Oh, well, okay, I didn't expect that they would double up like that. I'm gonna have to redo something.
Guess that's it for me.
Okay, rest of the turn doesn't matter since all of that's getting undone. Redo some of the basic stuff.
Who, me?
Still don't hate the idea of her being here, but I'm absolutely going to use an Iron Lance instead, and I am going to have Marianne. Oh, you're not doubling me anymore. Okay. Then I guess it should be fine. Really? That 1 point is all it took for you guys to be able to double her? You have a speed of 18, speed of 16. That's weird. That's weird. Some doesn't add up there.
Stay focused. Ready.
No, that's still not gonna be a good idea. Though that might be. Let's try something else this time. Let's throw Claude down here. I'm gonna have you use your iron bow, not steel. Okay, he's definitely too slow. That was a bad call. Who's got the stuff and things that I need? Me again, and I wanted to rally up Ingrid. Okay, well then shit.
Ready anytime.
I guess we do this instead.
Sorry. Thank you.
Definitely survived the first round this time.
Leave it to me.
But also really nothing of interest is gonna happen. You still missed with a 71, eh? Disappointing. Yeah, I do not have Sotha's shield. That's something you get from amiibos. Yeah, big scary. You and your 2% crits. Bonks. Shouldn't have happened. Run. There's gonna be a lot of combat here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn animations onto my turn only. And yeah, this first surge wants to charge me, so it's probably good to deal with this first, and then we can worry about what to do after that. It's a lot of units. It's a lot of units. Ignatz is already 16. Rather he not take that spot, but Claude maybe. Oh, eat dicks, Pegasus Knight. Why do you have 7 move? Pegasus Knights are supposed to have 6 move. Cheatin' McCheaterson. So if I curved shot, I can do real good damage on somebody. Probably got some boots, maybe. Dude, people that turn off animations, I dislike them. I do it from time to time when, like, it's a battle that I don't care about, but that's... First off, I'm an animator. I have great love for those types of things. And secondly, it's a huge part of the game in the sense of, like, anticipation and payoff. If you turn off animations, you're just turning it into a game of chess. And chess is boring. It's way better for entertainment factor. Yeah, that's actually not a bad call right there. Just nuke a bunch of people from orbit. It'll kill some units.
Let us know.
Watch this.
Just Zam!
You underestimated me.
Hey, look at that!
My efforts are paying
No
off.
magic! Regular Lysithia level over here! Yeah, the fact that there's multiple mages about to come in here is, very worrisome. And if I move anybody out to try and initiate combat, then I'm gonna put myself in range of the second mage. Do you guys have... Yeah, that's an axe breaker. And if I equip the hand axe, you can double... A lot of people can double me. Ugh. It might be wiser to fight them on the stairs, rather than out here where I can get extra surrounded. There's no mage to worry about on this side, so I can move Lorenz over to here, where he's got the resistance to be able to tank through the mage strike, hopefully. Hilda can take up this side, although Lysithia's already gone, so that's not going to happen. I could have Marianne pull back, since there's not a whole ton of damage happening right now. Leonie and Ingrid are available for quick hit and runs. This guy wouldn't be able to do anything, but if I leave him, he might get healed. He's not a high priority target for this turn since he's not going to move. Nope, I'm fast enough to double, which means it'd be better to just strike you. Oh, and if I can get an archer here, I can take pot shots over the wall. Yes, good, okay. I like that if I take out a mage. That's a dangerous spot to leave Leone sitting. What can I do to you? Oh, all kinds of damage. Yeah, I like that. Basically leave you with 1 hit point. Again, so when you attack me, you're gonna die. Yeah, go for it. Leave guys weakened. So that they expire themselves when it's their turn.
I'll manage.
Yeah, not there. You don't need to go quite so far back. You can probably hang out here on the wall again. And then I can have Ingrid. Not as strong as Leone, though she does have a silver lance. I do have to kill you, but if I put an archer there, I can do it. Archer there, I can pick you off. Archer or Hilda. No, wait. That's Lauren's. I need somebody there that can take a hit. And the best person for that might just be me. Although, Claude's not a bad option. The Axeman can't double him. And he has the resistance to hit back against the mage. You only have 6, not 7. Alright, screw it. This is gonna make it easier. Ingrid, just go kill that guy. Kill the mage so that he doesn't have a chance to become a thorn in my side. Yeah, an axe strike should do the trick. Just BAM!
I did what I had to.
Okay, you're dead. Get out. Ow! Fuck. That's exactly what I didn't want. Are you not gonna move, Mr. Axeman? I guess you're a guard. Oh, that's a bow. That's a whole nother set of considerations then. Just come settle down right here. Yeah, she should be fine. Then we have Marianne. We will combat arts, draw you back.
I stand ready.
You take up shop here, throw a javelin at that guy, just so we get him out of the way.
You're outclassed.
Good. It's probably better to leave me here than Claude. I've got more speed, more protection, and more resilience, and a ton more avoidance with Nosferatu. And then that frees up Ignatz and Claude to take up positions on the wall. Only worry is that then I'm gonna get hit by Pegasus, who doubles at 24 with 30 attack. $30 minus 12 is 18 times 2. Yeah, you're gonna die. 18 times 2. Claude could take some shots from that guy. But that's assuming that nobody gets in position to hit him across the wall here, and they might just do that. It is a not bad option, though. Sure. Take the shot. Fingers crossed that they don't kill Claude and I have to waste another rewind. Good. Yeah, I got a lot of people that want to say hi to Hilda right now, and that's, you could call it a problem. So against 11, that would be 19 damage times 2. Cyril could also survive it, and if I set him here, then he can't get hit across the wall. That's running a real big gamble, though. He does have a sliver of health left. What does Break Shot do? Suffer -5 defense. I'd rather take that. It's not going to do as much damage, but it doesn't need to. It'll whittle down your defenses for when you come at me. Okay. Then we move Hilda to here. Oh god, look at all those incoming attacks! That's pointless since you have Axebreaker anyways. You also have Axebreaker, but you can only move 5 and you'll waste 2 of those going through the woods, so hopefully that means you can't actually get to me. Axes give me a... Oh, wait, the Iron Lance actually gives me, for some reason, more attack, more hit. Yeah, go with the Lance, then. And I'm also going to Impregnable Gambit, or Impregnable Wall you. That changes the math a bit. It sends more people wanting... That's what I was worried about. Okay, so as it currently sits, Claude is going to die. What I could do is move me to Impregnable Wall both of these guys. Because I don't think anybody's in a position to get through the center.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
And that takes a spot in front of Lauren's. And then you're gonna do your thing, but you can only hit once. Good, down goes you. Oh, poison. Oh, poison. Ah! No, she gonna die. I get the feeling she gonna die.
Nice try.
Please don't die. Please don't die, Hilda. Huh? Huh? Ah! Oh, okay. Ooh. Ooh. She has 1 HP. She has the most HP out of anybody in my army, and she has 1 left. Good. I made it to turn 3. Starting to think more and more that this map should be less about trying to kill Acheron and more about hole up and keep myself alive. Maddening's the party that never ends. So I need heals. I need heals on Hilda. I need them now. I also have to kill this Pegasus Knight, and I think I need another unit to act as part of the wall now. We have to kill units, but I genuinely believe at this point that because of the amount of enemies that are incoming, like, I should keep impregnable walling these guys in the front when my turn is over. Because they stand there and they tank it. I said fuck this and killed Acheron in turn 1. Guy, it is maddening! The dude is a mage with 39 HP! You can't just warp over there and kill him in one shot! Killing Edge is a gamble! If you do it and it doesn't work, cool, you just wasted a rewind and a bunch of time. Plus, Lysithea can only warp someone that far. Woo. So impressive. Okay, when your gambit hits for 40 or so damage. Yeah, well, I have Ignatz, you're right. With the wave attack. But he's still got 11 protection, 39 HP. So the most I can do is 38. He's also standing on a heal tile. He has an avoidance rating of 25. And I have nobody far enough forward to where I could warp them. And then have them still take their turn. Like, the best I could do is send a Pegasus flyer over there. And they don't even have the speed to double him. Nor do they have battalions that do that much damage. Like, it's not gonna happen! She doesn't have a killer lance. Lawrence has that, and I mean, she's all the way up there. You really expect him to throw it 20 feet in the air? It doesn't look like much, but like, that is a not insignificant toss. Alright? And we all know not to over-expect of Lawrence. He's an armor knight, he can do anything. You're right, the power of the armor of 50-pound weights on his arms will give him more strength somehow to throw that lance up. I feel like this conversation is more than a little redundant 3 turns into the map. Do a 1-turn win, come on, do it. It's turn 3. Y'all are dipshits. I have 6 charges left, alright, fine, if you want. I've already said I'm grinding. And I'm not super happy about being so high on levels anyways. I can give it a shot. And then probably rewind it, because it's not going to work. Or I have little faith that it will be worth the effort. I'll say that instead. Okay, so that frees up that spot. That's a lot of red lines flying around right now. Do I don't think I happen to have a crit ring on me right now. That's not a thing I've found yet. Okay, so we'll do that. And then since it's your turn anyways, I will have you take a swipe at this asshole. Ooh, he's got a 70% chance to land. Oh, actually. Damn it. If I hadn't just traded, and if I rewind it, I'm definitely going to do this. Look at that wonderful line of enemies just waiting for me there. I could actually use Lawrence's gambit in a good way and have it work. Bam!
I think not.
Okay, so she's set now. If we do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she's still 2 spaces away. Could do it if I killed this guy first and got Lysithea outside. And since every part of this is a blind, terrible gambit anyways, may as well just disregard all concept of personal safety.
Sorry, but victory is mine.
One, 2, 3. Wait. To here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gotta double check. Or else I'm just wasting a rewind on not even, like, getting her there far enough. Okay, out you go.
Got a grasp on this.
Ferdinand Armor Knight is more like the fusion of Goku and Hercule, to continue my dumb analogy. I don't know what you're talking about with fusions because I don't Dragon Ball. Sorry, not sorry. I hate everything with that art style.
I want to go home.
I believe you, and you actually sound just pathetic enough that I kind of want to let you, but at the same time, we're working here. I may as well check it now. 17 damage. Lure is 21. Killer Lance is 18. You can't really hit me back, but I also can't double you. And it's only got a 26% chance of crit. Would you look at that? That's a really bad chance. And I only have 6 Divine Pulse charges left. So, I mean, like, maybe I'll blow 2 of them here, and after that, now we're done. It is not basically 100%. You don't know how to math. Yeah, so none of these actually increase the crit chance at all, which is a pain. I would love it if they did. That's what you get for blowing your 1 warp on a unit who can fly over the water already. The distance, Colonel.
Who are you? I'd appreciate it if you could just not get in my way.
This is gonna fail. This is bound to fail. Look at that! It failed.
Too slow.
Just like I figured it would.
I will get stronger.
Hell yes for Ingrid. Surprised you didn't go for the 100% hit from a combat art. Why would I do that? Honestly, all things, like, equal, if I'm gonna hit him anyways and a crit's gonna kill him anyways, why would I waste 5 uses of a Killer Lance? You know? Yeah, Colonel, I didn't want to do a quick clear. I did not want, so don't come at me giving me backseat gaming tips on like you should have done it this way. This is a tough-ass map, and other people in the chat were like, you could do this. That's what it was. I didn't want to do turn 1 clears because I hate turn 1 clears. I don't do those. It's not the way I play the game.
Ready when you are.
I want to go home.
That's a bad call. It's not gonna work. I could kill you, but then I'm using axes again with a bunch of stuff that's about to come at me.
Stay focused.
So I'm just gonna do something to change up the math a bit again. Take a couple turns, reset the RNG. Take a swipe at you.
As expected.
Woo!
Such power.
I hope I get to keep that. Sure, it's not a kill shot, just take the XP. And besides, I have a couple of rewinds anyways. If this doesn't work, then I'll just rewind at the start of the turn and reevaluate from there.
I'll do my best.
Like I said, I was only gonna give this 2 shots. And now you've filled me with doubt that this is actually gonna land.
Who are you?
Nope. No crit. Just a combat art.
I will get...
Okay, so now we rewind to the beginning of the turn. This whole thing was a dumb idea. I have 4 charges left and I'm gonna need it. Turn 1 clears are dumb. This is evidence.
Ready when you are.
Give me one of your iron bows that I can take a shot at this Peg Knight. You and me together can delete this guy from the earth. And once he's gone, then there's a little bit less to worry about, and I think like, Kuuribro is still gonna be best spent doing an impregnable wall on these guys. I can have both Hilda and Lauren's attack and, like, kill the units in front of them, which will reduce the amount of enemies coming in and attacking us. Every turn, I've still got archers that can take, like, long-range pot shots, whittle them down that way, and every turn I've still got Leonie and Ingrid that can do hit and runs. But, like, realistically, I think that's gonna be the way to do this. I also have Hilda with impregnable walls, so once Kuuribro runs out of them, I can swap out Hilda to the back. Bonus is that it doesn't actually have to be armor units to stand in front and take those shots with impregnable wall. Anybody can do it. And at a certain point, there will be a turn where I don't have to use impregnable wall. So, you know, I'm hopefully not going to run out by the time the map ends. It is a short map. It's only 12. So we need somebody else to stand here and take the shot this turn.
Ready anytime.
I want to go home.
Okay, so if I do this with Hilda, she gets to... Oh, god damn it, you have just enough HP to not die. Why must you be awful like that? Enemy with exactly enough HP to not die on 2 fronts. Ugh. Okay, so if I have Ignatz stand here instead, Or Claude. Maybe Claude. Claude's got the damage output. Yeah, the only problem was that then I don't have anything to do with Hilda. Okay, so if I combat arts... There we go. That's more what I'm after. I need something to hurt mages. You assholes are the worrisome ones. Impregnable Wall is amazing. I have had it on every run, and I like stockpiling it. I think I have 2 of them now. Yep, take your Iron Lance. Bam! Bitch slap you down.
You lost to me?
I stand ready.
Yeah, go for that. Actually, no, you know what? I'm not gonna get another real good option to use this assault troop, and I have an 80% chance right now with... Go for it, go for it. Kill him that way.
I'll assist you.
Please don't miss. I don't want to waste another rewind on this. Okay, so that's all cleared up. Now I can have me stand here. We can gambit on you 3. I'm still gonna have to heal Hilda because she only has a single HP.
Sorry. Appreciated.
And there's probably gonna be somebody that wants to come after me standing back here.
Leave it to me.
Oh, fuck, you know what? I, didn't account for finishing this guy off with an archer yet. Yeah, take your shot, Ignots. Good boy.
Huh? It worked out.
So you're dead. Then we have Lysithea run over here. And I can miasma kill the mage. So you don't get to be a problem for me anymore.
You were outmatched.
Okay. These 2 are a little worrisome right now, but I think... Yeah, because I just don't want to attract this guy into moving yet. I can have them both whittle at this guy, but then they have to get out of range, because right now, they all want to come for Ingrid on the wall.
I'll do my best.
I'll manage.
So Leone can just kill. If I track your movement explicitly... There is a nice place to stand right here, but it would be in range of this guy. Although you have somebody else you want to go for, but that might change once I heal him. Alright, fine. Just touch on Hilda really quickly. She's impregnable wall, so she won't take much. Yeah, now you'll go for Ingrid instead. What a pain. I leave Leone out here. She's likely to get targeted by somebody over there. Like, once those 3 spaces in front get occupied, somebody's gonna go for Leone, so that's a bad call. I do want to give another kill to Ingrid, though, so I'm gonna have you take a couple bow pot shots here. Boop, boop. And then, yeah, Leone can come back and just heal up on the heal tile. Then I get to give Ingrid a kill shot and then have her go hide behind the army.
You weren't ready.
Yes, good. Here's the good Ingrid level. I get to keep it.
I will get stronger.
Strength, speed, defense, and HP. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see how this, rolls out.
Ooh, have you found something nice? Go ahead and hand it over.
What? What are you doing with those thieves? What?
Thieves, do not allow them.
Dude, I don't have time to be chasing down thieves. Kind of worried about struggling for my own survival here right now. Ah, damn it! Extra
Damn,
range.
I'm letting the captain down.
Fuck. Okay, I gotta track your range too. Oh, lovely. Isn't that just the best? Look at how limited I am in my movements for these girls now. What do you guys have? Advanced Seal, I don't care. They're cheap. Devil Sword, I don't care. It'll hurt me. Screw it.
I'll do my best.
Oh, that archer makes this so much worse. Because now I can't have them even kind of close to the battlefield for hit and run stuff. They all have to be hiding. I mean, they both have to be hiding from the archer. I guess I could throw Ingrid down inside the woods and just dismount her, because she has such crazy avoidance. And like, if I had Leonie kill this guy and then have Ingrid sit in the woods, get her alert stance plus, she's basically untouchable there, and then she gets to do counterattacks.
I'll manage.
So let's try that plan instead. Got enough move to kill the archer and retreat? Not on these girls. Like, the archer's on the other side of the enemy army, and they were both located here. Like, I might be able to get there and kill them, but I can't get away, especially since all these spaces are already occupied. So if I go in, Javelin lets me hit back. Silver Lance gives me less avoidance. Iron Lance gives me the best of everything. Well, not the best, but 2 more points of avoidance, 2 more points of speed. Even if it's not a ranged counterattack, I'm gonna go with this. Then we can dismount. Oh boy, come on.
Thieves.
It's also tempting that Cavalier up towards me. Okay, good. You're standing there, which means the archer can't hit Marianne. Cyril's fine. I'm cool with this. Yup. Oh, good. A hit of 0, and I get lots of damage back.
My technique.
Okay, good. That's another turn. 3 down. 3 turns down. There is only 1 enemy archer nearby, and once we clear out all this, it looks like there's not reinforcements coming yet. I believe there will be, but I could, once all of this is cleared up, I could think about that plan I talked about on turn 1 again, which is move some units forward, get my flyers ready to move in and attack, because both of them together could probably kill the guy, and then I have warp for somebody to go and finish him off. So that gives Ingrid another kill, but before I do that, I should make sure that I deal with what's over here.
Ready anytime.
I could use a
Well, you're not getting one. Sorry, Hilda. Stab this man. I said stab, not swipe. Whatever, he's dead. It's fine.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
No.
Don't expect much.
That
more
was
than
not good. Hilda, what are you doing with magic? Put down the magic. It's bad for you.
I'm not hurt.
You're definitely hurt, dude. You're not fooling anybody. And I can't do enough damage to kill you in one shot, so, with a little bit of support, maybe. Gonna need to head out later, Maniacal. Have a good night.
Stay focused.
Ready and willing.
Much as I would love to take that shot, that's primo target for Lorenz. That's a 70% chance. But it's not gonna kill either one of them.
Leave it to me.
If I just have Lysithia and the archer, that kind of removes a threat from the field. So let's go for that, since this is the only thing keeping me from getting the Pegasuses involved.
It's over.
Still got room to grow.
It was a good level, Raph. Too bad I'm not using you too much. So that's that. Cyril's not fast or damaging enough to really do anything to you, so I need somebody else to weaken you first. I can leave you with 18. Can Cyril do that? With a smash? Yes, he can. Okay, cool. So that works. We can give Cyril a level. Well, not a level, but some experience. Hignots! Yay? Strength. Strength is yay.
I'll try even harder next time. It's fun when you know what you're doing.
Could I clear this guy out and get Kublu in place to support Cyril? Because that would be even better. Yeah, so if I do this with Leonie, take a couple shots, and then have her retreat. Then we've got Claude available. Well, here, Lorenz. Ah, again, just 1.2 few. Oh, but the hand axe. The hand axe is running a low chance. You have Axe Breaker. I'd rather just take my shots up close. Just a bam!
You can't compete with me.
Down goes you. Then is Claude, who gets to take a quick little...
That's the golden deer for you.
Oh, boy!
I expect
Howdy, Claude! Howdy do to you, too! 6-point level, about time. You've been struggling for a while, my dude. Okay, then I can come step here. Why not? Just give myself a little bit of self-healing, self-care. Then I don't have to use Smash with Cyril. I can just regular Iron Axe. Just a bam.
Yeah, I won!
Cyril gets a 15. Yay? Yay.
I feel like I grew up a
6 points. No defense, but 6 points. And with you... I trust your Iron Lance skills. There's the crit with 7%.
I did what I
All
had
right,
to.
well, point is it's done. She got it. Now we can fly up here, get a little bit of healing, and somebody else needs a topping up. You need a topping up.
Did the trick.
I guess I feel a little
Defenses. Okay, there we go. We should be clear now. The rest of the enemies are going to start moving forward. But from here, as long as they don't send the flyers at me, I might be able to make that plan happen. At the very least, I could, like, theoretically use this as a reset point. If I position myself right.
The enemy is on the move. Do not let them through.
Because you do not have enough move to capture. You only have enough move to get, like, right there. But it does mean that if I'm going to set this up, I have one turn to do it. And the best that Ingrid could do is get 2 spaces away, unless I spend a turn doing a rally move on her. Leone should be able to get in there now. And the only real immediate threat is this guy. How many? I have 3 left? Okay, this isn't a bad call. Like, at this point, I could hold out and continue fighting the enemies, or I can make a run for Acheron. And now I feel much safer about it. Because I can put myself in a position where I can send down multiple units to do it.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, so like Claude and Cyril can both cooperate to do this. Take this Pegasus out of the running. And then they should be safe for a turn. Okay, never mind. Gonna miss. And I don't have the bandwidth to just rewind stuff. I only have 3 left. Cyril, don't you miss too. I need this out of you, dude. Come on. Good. Yeah, okay, so Hilda can very clearly make that shot. I could also just have Leone do it. And I think I will by stepping up here. Assist healing Claude so I get some white magic. Level 17. Finally, magic!
We must all
Magic! On me! Keep the Devil Sword is scary over there.
I'll celebrate later.
Where? I don't think he's a problem on the left side right now. This is a really good map for levels right now. Oh boy. That guy's not gonna move. This guy does have his Devil Sword, you're right, but as long as I stay out of his range, like, it should be fine. Plus, he can attack Lawrence and he doesn't want to. So you guys with your current ranges, let's do this. Which will give Ingrid just the extra range she needs. Or it would have if I wasn't standing on that spot with fucking Leone. Well, poo. That's okay, I can buffer movement next turn. Okay. You got 28 attack, you would do 3 damage. You have 32 attack, you'd probably do less. Okay, so I could move Lauren's up to here just to, like, soak up the experience, since that's a thing I can do, too. Oh, I should also probably trade off that Killer Lance. Just as an option. So we'll give that to you. For your Iron Sword. Okay, cool. Lysithia's gonna need to move because she's gonna need to be available to do some warping for somebody next turn. One space. Perfect. So we're gonna nudge you that way. Lysithia gets to walk as far as possible and heal somebody up, so we'll heal Cyril.
That helps.
I do still have warp, yes. Right there. Okay, so let's see how this wants to work out. There should be no enemies that can strike me. Uh-huh. 7 turns left. So Leone alone can basically kill the guy. He does have an 11% crit on the counterattack, which makes me worried. But, like, it's proof of concept right here. And then Angry Kajavelin. Like, without involving anybody else, I've basically got this covered already. So, let's see if this is gonna give me a counterattack crit.
Who are you? I'd appreciate it if you could just not get in my way.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it with that blizzard. You only have a half chance of hitting in the first place. Good man. Yes. Okay, good. And now it's 92. So, like, really, I basically have this whole turn left to do free attacks, like take that experience thing, take this little item box, do whatever I want, and then I can wrap it up. So let's have you take the item box since you're already level 17. Good, Training Lance Plus. I'm sure I can find some use for that.
Ready when you are.
So if I attack you here, you're standing next to Kublu, so that's good, but if I can reduce him to 10 HP, that's even better. Not Ingrid, I need her, so Claude is only level 16, he could use this experience bip. Do some wailing on you. Just a bam. Okay. Florence is in a wonderful position to attempt this and hit a bunch of units. But it's only a 60% chance. Should be fine.
Me too.
Everything is ready.
That freezes a bunch of them. Oh, and you have a devil sword. So, cool. I'm actually gonna get that devil sword. Down goes you.
That worked out.
I get treasure. Then we can take a pop shot at you over here with a steel bow real quick like. Down goes another one.
Who knew?
Do a quick top up on somebody, anybody. Sure, why not?
So nice of you.
And now I can do this. Because with what's left, I could have Lysithia. Well, here, let's see what happens. So to there, yeah, I could have Lysithia warp up Kublu from here, and Kublu can absolutely finish the map in case Ingrid misses. It's a very low chance to miss, but just in case. Down goes Acheron. Alrighty. See, I feel much better about that.
Wait, I lose. I give up. I surrender. Please don't kill
First off,
me.
I wasn't pressured into that. That one was my own idea, and secondly, because I was able to do it in my own comfort zone. That went well.
You have my thanks, Professor. Please go on ahead. I will clean up here and then report to my father. See you back at the monastery.
It's not a route the map. I did it without waiting out the whole thing, but like, hey. Tactics. Strategery. Good job, Ingrid.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I gotta get myself a glass of water.
Your assistance in this incident with Acheron has proved most essential. Consider me in your debt. Thanks to you, the Alliance was able to nip this internal conflict in the bud.
What'll become of that douche?
He has written a pledge to my father, swearing never to cause trouble about the border again. Of course, he is hardly the type to bind himself in good faith to anything written on paper. But Acheron has many connections, both in the Alliance and in the Empire. To remove him entirely would cause more conflict. We will just have to watch him closely for now.
It sounds like a cautious approach. I would rather just call that out. I hate that approach.
I plan to eliminate him eventually, however. He is nothing but trouble. Incidentally, there was one other benefit to embarking upon this errand. Have a look at this. The magic staff Thyrsis, a relic passed down through House Gloucester for generations.
Cool! You can't use it.
It seems my father has finally recognized my ability.
You're not a magic class.
Apparently, he had been considering entrusting this relic to me for some time. He has had precious few opportunities to take to the field of battle personally of late. Doubtless, by giving this to me, he intends to send the message that I must work even harder. I will certainly continue to do my utmost, but I am by no means completely subservient to his will.
You disagree?
I would not go so far as that, but my father seldom thinks beyond the immediate benefit of our house.
I am honestly just kind of glazing over right here. I cannot internalize anything this dude is saying with his airy douchebaggery-like voice. Every T he makes sure to enunciate very clearly and includes a little at the end of every T a sound, and it is just quite awful, and I hate listening to it.
While that is important, I prefer to consider the greater good when I make decisions.
It's making my ears crawl.
I believe that is a noble's duty. Now, for the time being, may I trust you to decide how we may best make use of Thyrsis? For the moment, I think you are in the best position to apply it to the betterment of all Fodlan.
Yeah, give me that shit.
To be quite honest, I am not certain I feel ready to decide the fate of a relic on my own just yet. Do me this favor, Professor, and I will be grateful. Now, to celebrate, allow me to treat you to tea.
I hate listening to him. I hate listening to him so much. Okay, that's one. That's one down. I don't know that I truly want to tackle the level 19 ones at this point in time, because I'm not that level. I want to skip Sword and Shield of Saros because I did that one, I think, in Blue Lions, I want to say? I remember whipping it out once as, like, just a trivial, like, this exists, sure, I'll do it, and I don't remember a damn thing about it aside from it takes in the same map as Deirdre. Hey, it even takes place in Deirdre, that would probably be why. Death Toll is 19, Tales of the Red Canyon is 19. I could do Rumored Nuptials for a third time, just for Ingrid's Lance. I did say it was an option, and then when I come back, I could do Death Toll and Tales of the Red Canyon. Basically, just skip these. I mean, it would be... I'm not going to get any experience from them. It would be good for support boosting, at least. Which one gives me the most renown? Not that that matters. Best of the best. Holy Kingdom... Knights of the Holy Kingdom of Fraldarius. I think best of the best is one of the level 10 ones, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Screw it. Why not? This is just for support boosting and like some skill grind, but I should get no experience out of it. Also, back in a moment. Going to get a drink of water.
Thanks so much.
Alright. So I'm facing off against dudes that are only level 13. Yeah, I don't think the quest battles go up much in terms of levels on Maddening. Because this is suggested level 10, and they're only a few levels above it. This is like hard mode level increases. So, drop, drop, drop. No supports? Ready? Hey, okay, so that one's done. I never have to field Ferdinand again. Wonderful. If only I could lower him down on the list so that he stops being involved in any way. Wait, I can. Yes. There we go. Very bottom of the list. Wonderful. Okay. Then we grab back you. You. Wait, what? Oh, drop you. Take you. You should take a look at what your fancy new relics is. Give me a minute! Fucking God. I'm doing other shit right now. Drop you. Take Claude. Oh God, Casper! Casper, what are you doing in my army? Get out of here! You don't belong here. So, Flayn supports with a bunch of different people. Let's throw Flayn towards Claude, sure. Do you currently have that support ready to go? No? Okay, wonderful. And Ignatz is totally ready to talk with Shamir and Ingrid. Okay, so neither of those need to work right now. I can throw nobody onto Ignatz. He doesn't need a support. Or an adjutant. So Lysithea and Raph are ready to go. Let's throw Raph at Marianne. Marianne gets Raphael. Okay. And lastly, who can Shamir talk to? Actually, Shamir and Raph would be a good bet, but I can't have them both on the field at the same time. So I'll give Shamir to Cyril, I guess? I mean, he is on the field, may as well. Okay, what next? Don't think I really have too much to worry about here. These are all pretty low-level enemies. Even on Maddening, I should be able to plow through them rather easily. Just make sure everybody has weaponry that isn't broken. This all looks pretty good to me. Okay, what is this thing that I've got in here? Thyrsus. Protection +0, range +2, magic attack range +2, may have damage. +2 is definitely pretty big. Yeah, that takes somebody from a 2 range fighter up to a bow knight range fighter. I'm not giving it to Lysithea. Lysithea has absolutely no problems keeping up on experience whatsoever. I don't need to give her the option to hit things from farther away. I don't need to give her that option. I don't need to give her that temptation. Because then she's just going to start absorbing more and more of the experience. Really, if Marianne attacked more, I'd give it to her, but I'm going to give it to Kublu. Since I occasionally will do, what am I looking for? Attack magic, and having the extra range could really help. But it is, Crest of Gloucester. And the reason you say that is because she has a Crest of Gloucester, as does Lawrence. But I'm not talking about using it every time. It's more of a, like, if I happen to need it, then I'll use it. Which means I should actually unequip it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not, like, you guys said it was the most busted weapon in the game, and I'm like, is it though? Is it? Just reading the description, I'm not really impressed. Mathematically, I get that this is probably crazy good. Like, this is the Aegis shield, kinda. Like, it gives you, I guess, Pavis and Aegis. And also double magic damage. I mean, double magic range, but I'm just like, eh. This is what you get when you pump up something and be like, this is a really awesome thing, you're gonna love it. It's like, you take away my anticipation. Don't tell me about things. Or not anticipation, you take away my discovery. Stash that, don't need it. There. Okay, take a run at him, see what happens.
Ready and willing. Sorry,
I'm gonna turn off
victory is mine.
Turn off all combat animations, since this one's just kind of gonna be a bit of a grind.
Stay focused.
Like, super easy.
Ready.
Okay, down goes you. Annette being able to one-shot somebody from 4 tiles away is pretty nuts. I would have said Lysithea, but your Lysithea has been cursed, so it's a bad example. Yeah, no, like, Annette with this would have been amazing. I think I gave Annette just the regular mage staff, so she was attacking from 3 range, and that alone was pretty fantastic.
I stand ready.
Oh no, double damage on me. Dang. Whatever am I gonna do about that big fat 0?
Who, me?
Dang it, you guys got axe breakers.
Ready when you are.
Sure, any damage is good damage.
Let's get to it.
Oh, there's an item. Yeah, please, take that.
Who, me?
Iron Axe Plus. I can make use of that. Cool.
Leave it to me.
And I think that's it. That's all I need for this turn. What next? Well, I missed. Great. That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted to not miss. I wanted to do the opposite, which is hit. Why are you guys all... Oh, because I have Swordbreaker. Excellent! Yeah, go stand there. Let them expire themselves upon you. Yeah, do that, because that's authority work. Then I can move Hilda up here and have you take a quick little Iron Lance. Pokey, down goes you. Don't waste combat arts here, no. There's no point. Yeah, come stand here so that you attract some attention from over there. Actually, I'd like as many of them as possible to all run themselves at Leonie, although a bunch are gonna try and hit Hilda. Sure, that's good enough. Marianne, come stand here. You can assist Physic up whoever needs it. Good. Ingrid, go off on her own in Javelin. Sure. Also, I have Thyrsus on, and I did not take the damage of using a relic that I don't have the crest for. Why is that? Who knows? I get to use it for free. So now it's staying on me for the whole game. I have stolen it from both Lawrence and Lysithea. Any crest user can use any relic. What? That's not my understanding of how it works. No. I did not know that. I thought you had to have the matching crest or else you can't, or else you take damage. Well, like, technically speaking, anybody can use any relic. It's that if you don't have the relic that the crest is, or the crest that the relic is made for, then you take damage. Shamir doesn't have a crest. She used Fail Not and took damage. I know that much. Linhorn and Hanneman supports with other relic users mention it. I don't know, man. Like, that's not... I don't remember reading that. I know they've talked about that kind of thing, but I don't remember seeing anything in the game that said any crest user can use any relic without negative consequences. It was always stated that they had to have, like, the compatible one to make it work. Because otherwise, what's the point of saying that the crest is, like, linked to... that the relic is linked to a crest at all? If it doesn't, in actuality, matter. Cyril. Damn you, fucking Axebane bastards.
This isn't so hard.
Technically, you only need a compatible crest for your using the relic's special move. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I understand. Yeah, that's not very clearly communicated then. Yeah, same. Most of the time, I'd rather just hit him twice. Unless it's a very slow unit, or, like, I have to do one big strike to prevent them from hitting me back. Those are the only cases when I'd like to use the combat art. Let's... Combat art... No! Damn it! I didn't want that one. Draw Clawed back. Combat art, draw you.
Ready and willing.
Because I want to try to get him close enough to do some damage here. Preferably without destroying more of my bow, but alright. It's building a support with Flame, which is something.
Ready.
And you're not gonna do jack shit to him. Jack diddly squat, sorry. Curses! How dare I? I mean, if you have the opportunity to do 1 damage and kill a guy anyways, do you not take it? This seems like kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, you know?
Leave it to me.
I stand ready.
Exception, Edelgard's Raging Storm. Yeah, I think I only ever used that once. I don't like leaning on combat arts, especially for unique weapons, because it destroys their durability so fast.
Let's get to it.
Ooh, a hammer. I will take and appreciate that.
When you are.
Who, me?
What else? Who needs a healings? Cool. You pop over there. Who has the adjutants right now? You've got Flane, you've got Shamir, you got Raph. Alright, so Raph's been working. Shamir and Cyril I'm not too concerned about right now. Let's give this shot to you. Bam.
They say.
Alright. There's best of the best, wrapped up in 4 turns. Terribly easy. The first, I used it 5 times on the final boss. It was rather silly. The first time I used it was against the Immaculate One when I finally decided to try it, and then it was like, what? That's fair. I think I used mine in, like, the second last battle or something because chat was talking about it.